Yeah, good evening. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Monday the 13th of July 2020. It's currently about 8:24 p.m. local here in Vietnam. This is a look at my 12-hour high probability charts and what I've done on them today. Most of the action was on the second candle today, which is 4 p.m. local, which is about 4 hours and 24 minutes ago for me. There was a little bit of action in the 4 a.m. candle, but obviously I don't get up for that one. Normally look at that about 6. All right, so we'll go through them. It's a little bit late in the day to do the video, but you all know my rules. It's a mechanical trading system, so when I get a signal, I take the trade. If you haven't seen the system before, this is just the setup, what everything represents on the chart. So if you want to pause the video and take a screenshot of that or just have a read of that, I do go through it when I do the videos, but it just saves me going through the setup every video. It's pretty straightforward. It looks a little bit confusing sometimes, but once you've watched a few of these videos, it all comes pretty easy. So let's get onto the chart. So we'll go to my trading view watch list. This is my 12-hour watch list on the right. These are all the pairs I'm looking at. If it's highlighted in blue, it means there's trades on. Highlighted in orangey yellow color means I'm going to discuss it in this video. If there's no highlight, it means there's no trades on for that pair. So we'll start with the Oz New Zealand. Like I said, you can pause the video, read my notes. I do keep pretty good notes on most of my charts. English may not be your first language, or you may not understand my Australian accent, so just pause the video and read through the trades if you wish. All right, you'll see multiple trades on here. I'm banging out, I'm basically trying to be in as many trades as I can on this time frame. So S1 stands for sequence 1, S2 sequence 2, S3 sequence 3. So today, or 4 p.m. this afternoon, had a new buy signal here. There's a blue dot on the QMP filter. Read those previous notes about the QMP filter. That's these red and green dots on the price chart. So I've got a buy signal here, took the buy. So it commenced a new sequence 3, and it also added a 4th buy trade to sequence 1. So I can take multiple trades on the same candle. Buys are designated by the blue vertical and horizontal lines. Sells are the red ones. So generally where the line starts is where that trade commences on the horizontal ones. Now, sequence 2 is a sell up here, and it's hard to see, but there's a red dotted line in there. So it's got a stop and play. So that's a standalone sort of trade. I don't have to worry about that. And sequence 3, the MACD platinum's below the 0 level. That's why I took a new sequence, start a new sequence. Generally, I'm looking to sell when the MACD is above the 0 level and buy when it's below the 0 level. This green line here is parity, 1.000. As you can see, price came down and touched it back in March. These yellow dashed lines are my break-even levels. Now we've got two. We've got one for sequence 1. So there's a break-even there, 106.809. And we've got an overall break-even for all trades, 106.732. So price has to go up to those yellow lines to get out of break-even. So that's Oz New Zealand. CAD Swiss. It's all getting a bit tight in here. It's good because all the trades are really close. Righto. There was a sequence 2 sell trade, which was on this one here. It's been stopped out. I've already removed it from the chart and moved. And there's a new sequence 2 commenced here, which is a buy trade. And it's also a 3rd buy on sequence 1. So this new candle was 2 buy trades. So new sequence commenced. MACD platinum's just below the 0 level. It's not a great setup, but this is all very tight. Overall break-evens, there's a break-even for sequence 1 and overall break-even, and they're both right on each other. I know it's hard to tell, but right in there, we're just above them now. So, and that sell trade in here was stopped out. So that sell trade gave me a little loss of 88 cents. That's no big deal. Probably what I should have said before, all my trades are recorded on a shared spreadsheet through Google Drive. Everyone is more than welcome to have a look at that spreadsheet. You'll find a link to it. in the notes description of this video. So it's a shared spreadsheet, results spreadsheet. Been trading the 12-hour chart since the 3rd of February fairly consistently. I did start with about 10, 12 pairs, and I've added a few more pairs as we go along. I think overall results are pretty good on the 12-hour charts. So yeah, nice baseline here also. You can see my green trend lines or red trend lines out there, divergence or support, resistance, that type of stuff here. That's a CAD Swiss. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Go to my notes. All right, I've left the lines on the charts. Basically, I closed both trades. Two sell trades. One was taken here. The second one was taken on the breach of this trend line. Nice big bearish candle, but then it's gone up against me. There's my overall break-even level. So I've closed both those trades already for a profit of 23.52. I just leave the lines on the chart so you can see it. So I can remove everything now because that's all done. And that'll be no trades on there. The profit's been added to the profit to date. So that profit to date is from whenever I started trading this pair on the 12-hour charts. And keep in mind, it's based on a 0.02 base lot, which is only 20 cents a pip. So that's not too bad profit. So that's the Swiss franc, Japanese yen. No trades on. All finished. EURCHF. All right. In sequence 1, did nothing. What do I do here? Oh yeah, sequence 2 was actually here. I've had to change it. Sequence 2 was here, and that was sequence 3. So that was a buy, sell, second buy. We went through the break-even levels. So I've closed all of sequence 2. That gave me a profit of $11.19. Sequence 3, which is this was sequence 3. It's now sequence 2 because sequence 2 is gone. This was sequence 3. It's a buy. As the MACD Platinum through the 0 level, I've closed half and put a stop in place. You can just see that red dotted line in there. So I've closed half. That gave me a whopping $4.96. Put a stop in place. Changed my overall break even and my break even slightly for the. This pair's stuck in a range, as you can see. You can have a look at those. So there's my stop there. It's got to get up to this previous sort of high to clear the trades. It's a slow moving pair generally, so it doesn't cause me too much grief, and I don't get too concerned about it. That's the EURCHF, so I took a little bit of profit there. Euro Swiss. This one's going all right. Now, I was in this sell here, and it had a stop in place here, so that's been stopped out today for $20.66 profit. So I can remove those lines. I just left them on there to show you. Where's the stop in there? That's stopped out. It's gone. Now we're just in the one sequence. So today there's a buy signal at 4 p.m. which I took. It's already moved a hell of a lot. So it's that fourth buy. You know my rules. So there's the green dot on the QMP filter. It's the buy every day of the week for me. Take the buy close to the open, and it's gone up nicely. It's already at my overall break-even level for this pair at the moment, which is good. Tomorrow I might have a look at doing something with this. So that's the Euro Swiss looking good. Got a nice profit from the sell up here, and now looking good in this sequence here. Pound CAD in a buy trade here, and this grey vertical line is a warning line. I've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the 0 level, which means I'm getting closer to a possible sell trade. So the warning line goes on there, and I take some action on my current buy trade. So I still had 0.02 buy left on. So I closed another 0.01, gave me a profit of $15.56. And I've moved my stop up to that level there, 1.70151. Just tightening things up because we're getting close to a reversal. We've hit this previous high. We've also hit the 240 LMA, so it's a confluence area of two things, previous high and at MA. But we'll see how we go. All right, New Zealand USD. The new sell signal up here at this nice sort of resistance level. So I'm already in two buys. I'm going to buy from back here and a buy here, both with stops in place and locking in profit. You can read sequence 1, sequence 2. This new sell with sequence 3. Overall break even is not applicable as I'm hedged because I'm minus 0.02 to the downside, and both these trades are 0.01 to the long side. So we just wait and see what happens here. Hopefully I'll push these stops up a little bit higher on the buy trades, then the sell trade to turn down and come down. MACD Platinum's not a great distance above the zero level, but it's above the zero level, so it's a valid sell. And I like this sort of resistance, but already price is going against me. Right, USD Swiss franc, one pair that causes me grief on both the 12-hour and the daily charts. New buy signal this morning. This afternoon. It's already gone against me a little bit. So sequence 1, I took a 5th buy trade, so that's that 94207. And sequence 3, new buy trade, MACD Platinum's just below the zero level, 94207, same price. So 2 trades taken on there. Sequence 2 is a sell. It's got a stop on. Probably should have closed out another 0.1 on that sell trade. I might look at that tomorrow. I'll make a note of that. Yeah, it's if we're in a buy trade here, I should be down to the absolute minimum on that sequence 2. So that was a sell in here. It's got a stop in place just below the entry level. We've got this new buy signal. So yeah, I might close another 0.01 on that. USD Japanese yen. Now this is my one and only thing from this morning. What happened? Oh, closed MACD Platinum through the zero level. So I closed 0.01. So I closed half my trade and put a stop just above the highs there. That gave me a profit of $6.50. So that was down on this candle somewhere. $6.50. Basically, if I get stopped out, I'll probably be an overall break even for the whole trade. There's not much wiggle room there. This thing's been going pretty flat for a while, so it's a bit hard to get a read on the USD Japanese yen at the moment, but I don't mind trading it. It's a good pair to trade. Okay, that's it for the 12-hour chart. So there's just a reminder of what the setups are and what the lines all represent. If you do want to see either hedging or the high probability method, a bit better setup, or a video in my YouTube channel for hedging, just do a search and just use the word hedging in the search box on my channel. That'll take you to a couple of videos. If you want to look up the high probability, in the search box, use the term high probability examples, and that'll take you to a couple of videos also that show you the whole setup and what I'm looking for exactly. Happy to answer any questions on the methods if you wish. And as normal, if you do like these videos, please hit the subscribe button, or nothing else, hit the like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. And as usual, everyone's more than welcome to join the private Facebook group or the Telegram groups. You're more than welcome. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll chat to you probably tomorrow sometime. Cheers.